Long time no see, Dr. Christopher Mpedu, or your West Africa Director for Samaritan Strategy, was also a lecturer at Pentecost University. Mobekaya, Mra, COVID, Digina, with the name, Penny form, Timebua, Mibini, and then Yamiado, when Yada Jekakra. Economy. Okay, Araba.
Peace FM.
Araba Yeri.
Peace FM.
Mingodin command of pay near Fantoy Jimediano so Kokrokoo Peace 104.3. Honorable. Honorable. No. Near question who Nyanka and Tissa as you see, ye Domina Fra. Callings Adumako Bensa. Honorable Rasta. You are you?
General General.
Now, so we have Vanda, me wa.
Strong Vanda.
Auntie, near cost no count.
Strong Vanda.
Near cost no count.
Strong Vanda.
Very strong. Hey, Oledi Huye.
No, ya pa.
Ne bedre ne koye.
Koye, papa.
Oh, ye danyamiasi. Ye danyamiasi. Ma baby, I will be a channel pay. A channel pay. Run, man, run.
Why you them who studio? I feel like I know the.
What was it?
Did you want to patch here? Shana ye in Gay Razing and Coupon.
Amen.
And they Mabakani birthday.
Oh, Chinkwa.
The Babalo day. I did chim with the Razasi there. Mumbo won't finish more.
A penny even when they see him.
But if you're me,
why you in this Simunta?
I'm a Simunta. Never as usual to form my one. It's a Simunta. It's an ebe momo afishapa. Na go bombo. Na
Amen. Amen.
You know he's a mathematician.
Oh yeah?
I'm a scholarship. I'm a PhD in mathematics. Okay, the industrial mathematics. I don't know.
Hey,
I relax it. And the Morocco will be at it.
The dream will be
I'm more doctor, more law student. Hey, I'm more Mabon. That's it.
Yeah, that one. Your strengths are different and elsewhere.
In actual fact, many to them won't win. It would have been better for me.
Because I always say that I was not the brightest student in my class. I know many people who were not the brightest in their class. But when they found themselves in an area, so I excel. In fact, one of Ghana's top aviation inspectors.
Wow.
Yeah, when it comes to aviation. Now, okay, they be a Crowley, baby, I will be a Michiano pay. I say, war, Sectech, secondary school. We be Form 5 no. Una wa been work with 6 form now. Now one paddy be no a technical person. What ban handicrafts, carpentry, plumbing, electrician. Oh, we be Form 5 and I say as a me make up mukano. No start a small carpentry shop. I say kwa me you will marvel. Our employees more than 30. Sisi Achede or a CEO of his own business. He's been doing it for at least 30 something years.
Wow.
Honestly, meanwhile, top brains in that class. I said, "Tell me what take no. Hey, I don't want to be a na bia. Say the school students. It's about no be session. Near mo your strings. Hey, Papa Carpenter.
It's important to discover your talent.
It helps a lot.
It helps a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, the young woman, Anuja. Anuja. That's where I've made it. Oh, you know question.
One on that.
Hey, as I'm a man, Baka. And the baby, Dr. James Atulinsi.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and yeah, properties.
Jodo pa.
And they catch a dog. Real estate development. Your homes, gated homes, so beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
Before you finish your beautiful, me padi be was send message here or a PhD. Nah, he's a statistician. None mas Cool. He was a late bloomer. Yeah, he was a late. Yeah, they pick up later in life.
Yes.
To them but he's actually a statistician now. Now saying Padibia was or a brain surgeon or a neurosurgeon with US. They've been celebrated on the net lately. Also, I started out as cleaner or hospital. How?
Oh.
Yeah. Ghanaian boy. He started out as a cleaner in that hospital. And onya top surgeons no any follow back. This is nature. And now Papa say kusiade. Your day. I'm just trying to find them who needs ina. So don't give up. Don't give up on life in life. And you never know
that life.
Yeah, life is something else. Yeah, I'm just trying. Me them who needs you, baby. Ghanaian guy, the CCano, what the Nyamori or Hon. He's up there. Or university, your friend Emory University, one of the most prestigious universities in the US.
Is it called Sapon?
I'm trying to figure out. I don't know his name. I need to ask him.
Social media.
Yeah, when we saw social media.
Yes.
Yeah. Me who am say, wow. This guy just didn't give up, and somehow, Nyamiadum wait what to ensure you gonna brabum. Obia sent me also Dr. Kwejo Sapon. Yeah, Dr. Kwejo Sapon. Who sent this one? Cyril, thank you very, very much. I read about him and I was so impressed. Oh, what's it? From cleaner to neurosurgeon at Vanderbilt University Medical Center, Dr. Kwejo Sapon's story. Yeah, thank you very much, sir, for sending that one. Okay, hey, Ghana for me, I'm up for the send him. I appreciate it. A lot of
my brother, my boss was my boss.
Oh, I see.
Bank,
yeah, Dr. Kwejo Sapon. Now, you know the interesting thing, one of the people he gives credit to, Dr. Pakwesi Ndomba, Dr. Eja Indom, who's also a neurosurgeon, and how he encouraged him now.
Biden honored him.
Yeah, Joe Biden, yes. Yeah. So, if you're within hearing range of my voice, don't give up. As I say, it shall never be so dark. The sun shall rise again. It's something else. Boabima says you're listening. Mama, you're listening. Yeah, very encouraging. Some dude on the Namhosa. Oh, Abele also sends it to me. It says how a Ghanaian rose from a cleaner to the White House and now set to be a neurosurgeon. For those of you who are sending, thank you very much. What God cannot do does not exist. Someone who wasn't good in math is now a statistician. In fact, let me mention his name. Forgive me, bro, but I'm going to tell everybody that your math was as bad as mine, if not worse. Dr. Sylvester Chejemfi, good morning to you. Have a beautiful day. And then there's another young man who's graduated in design technology, or a street boy, street hawker. Yeah. Or a street hawker. I'm trying to get his name.
Determination.
Yeah. Or a street hawker.
Determination, motivation.
Penance now, what we call him. To the school penance. Yeah. Not Otumbi. A Sprintex tunnel last year. And you to bring your name. I'm looking for your name. He wanted to pursue graphic design in KNUST. Unfortunately, he wasn't given admission because none of yet. And he didn't give up. He went on and on. And he sent me a message and Chebia I say, Chairman General, good evening. Finally, by the grace of God, I've graduated in design technology from a street hawker to a graduate. And they send me. Let me see if I find.
And he can be on his own.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to find his name. Okay. Okay. Only dia. Area say, don't give up. Don't give up. Just don't give up. Yeah, your friend Eka Jerry John, not Rawlings. Jerry John Eka. Well, congratulations to you again and again. I wish you all the best that you wish for yourself, and Nyankopon to insurance you and go efforts munina. Eka Jerry John, Okwadisado College.
I see.
Yeah, Okwadisado College. And all he wanted to do was graphic design. Once our educational system is not structured in such a way, say, in for various talents in other places. He was refused admission to KNUST simply because that math in yet. But he didn't give up.
That British archaic system. British for now were introduced to Ghana. They have changed their educational system. My Bafaba Nigerian young within 9 years. And he's been admitted to Oxford University.
Yeah.
9 years.
But in the end, this one says, hey, I know Silly so much. Yes, it's consistent from him. Yeah, Fred McBruce, good morning. My man Samson Kwame Nyamiche says, Chairman General, I remember your favorite quotation. Yen Tuni Pantrini. Samson, Debi Amikang. Yen Tuni Pantrini.
Kwame Mamunga Zorvincho. Rabibia.
And Biswa Kaim says, yeah, now could be ton kebab. GIG, Ghana Institute of Journalism.
Yes, no sooner is by.
And you say a magistrate. Yeah. And now a mini some quetia air Kaim says here. Also remember the kebab guy GIG who became a magistrate.
Wow.
Yeah. Albert from Tantra Hills. This is what we call hard work and determination. Let the people know between a cleaner and neurosurgeon. Yes, Albert. We shouldn't always be talking about the down stories. Let's look at some of the bright stories of some of our people. And then regards to Auntie Victoria Ajintete. Have a good day. Well, okay. One day I'd like to listen to your story as well. A Rebi, a Rao, or your bow. No a trotro meat. A usunyai. Naya, Mimbo Dino. Mimo be a huana. Naya, Mimo no be a hun. No a trotro meat usunyai.
Wow.
Yeah. Na and Nyamiadum. She's the CEO of a number of companies.
Wow.
Yeah. There are some interesting stories out there. And no, you cry me home.
That's
Yeah.
Trotro meat.
Oh, yeah, trotro meat. Oba. Oh, swing. And yes, minimum. And when you cry me, Shiano. Don't give up. Don't give up. Chairman Jonah, invite such people to your program one day. Yeah, I'm sure. We'll do it someday. Now, it is some of the good stories. Nanaya uti me say mimbo diana ma memo. Say Ray make ne I'm so we be school crack ho. Be printing company. I think she's into real estate crack and other things. Don't give up. Why? Anyway, and I'll say in school now we be your friend St. Mary's College of Health Sciences.
I see.
St. Mary's College of Health Sciences. Nah, I know Spintex Road. Now the company parent name here Samaska Company Limited. Nana, I've given you away. Nana Samaska. Sampine. I say I was a meat pie seller. Today I'm the mayor of Kumasi. I say from a meat pie seller through to become the mayor of Kumasi. Nyame Ayebi. Nyame Ayebi papa. And Kwame, Mame Ya Tiwa was a street hawker.
Yatiwa.
Adodankwa. and now a commissioner of police, a Yoko boss.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she started as a constable.
Now, President IGP so started as a constable. People have stories, and this is Iron Man of PKF. That is Mr. Eric Kampon Samboating. I say I had to write my O levels again because of a challenge. Today I'm a tax expert. After 4 years, so I attended sixth form with those who were 4 years behind me at Ifanspem. It's a known fact. You can mention my name. I have no embarrassment about it at all. Then this one says, if you got Danny for stories, I had a student in class. He's 13. He graduated with first class upper. With first class 2 years ago. He was a very disruptive student. 13-year-old. First class. Go for stories, all kinds of stories. I started as a cleaner at ICGC Christ Temple. I had FFF and E, but later I graduated first class accounting from AUCC, MSc Accounting and Finance at KNUST. I am now pursuing my MPhil Industrial Finance and Investment at KNUST. Nana Equiamwa Boating Ablekuma Central. That's the message, pa. Hey, I see. Well, somebody says devote a whole week to some of these inspiring stories. Yes, maybe we should do it. And you know Umaru Sanda.
Marusanda, yes.
CTFM.
Yes.
You know he was a cowboy.
Cowboy, yeah.
I'm not kind of tree. And now I send him, I'll say, from cowboy to journalist with KSK on my contact list. Akbena Mau. Oh, Umaru. Akbena Maulo. Akba Garena Mau. Akba Garena Mau. He was SRC president too. Hey, cowboy SRC president. And you're very hard. And so, Umaru, maybe one day you should come into the studio.
Yeah.
Let's all sit down and share some of our stories. Only say, so my friend marking.
Yes.
Say only one of the nicknames. Tom Brown. Say no, also Tom Brown or not Tom.
Wow. I had also over weekend. St. Augustine's for your program.
Yes, no, yes,
share the story.
Yeah. So not Tom Brown.
Old,
we put your. I'll say when we were Winneba Secondary School, Afenyo Markin was the one who came around to sell Tom Brown to us, the foreign Tom Brown. He was very tiny but fierce. Today he's the story we all witnessed. Intimamuko when he said me, sure say you know him. There are many stories. Who told Alute Jacob de Wabong? He's one of the best political historians in Ghana. Imagine if Alute had studied history or political science in first class. Master Planner Junior Kentampo. Walanyo says we shall all get there. Yeah, don't give up. The sun shall rise again, trust me. Story question here. Then about the cacas, I'll take us one boy and I just asked me about Alute.
You need to ease the program, put politics aside, and then let's discuss, because this thing should motivate the unemployed graduates. Yeah, yesterday, I think in Team Fajo said something, but you see, people will brush it aside. Oh, you.
Remember, there's one for you, Rasta. Chairman General, it's true. I'll never give up. I was reading mathematics with business in UCC and was blending into my politics. I was a TestCon organizer in UCC and it wasn't easy, blending math with politics. As it stands, some of my colleagues don't believe how I'm making it because I was writing receipts here and there. God has been good. I've completed my master's in management and leadership in Hungary. I'm now reading my PhD in learning leadership and policy at the University of Bristol. I would urge all to listen to Daddy Lumba's song Enidasu Homo Bia. That's what keeps me moving. Regards to DL brother Adomako Collins, aka Rasta. From Emotion. Emotion listening live in Bristol, UK.
Yes.
And Kwame, we must all give thanks to God. I didn't go to secondary school. I was a messenger at the Information Services Department at Bremange Sukuma. Thank God I've been a journalist for almost 30 years. I now have a PhD MA, MBA, and diploma. What can we say to God? Frankie Asari Donko. You remember Frankie Asari Donko? Yeah. He's also sharing his story here. Uncle Alute knows a part of my story from UCC. I was the receptionist of Love FM to an award-winning journalist. Greetings to Kokrokoo and Alute Jacobs. Seth Kwame Boateng.
Receptionist.
He was
the Seth Kwame Boateng we all know.
They were on Bako FM.
All kinds of stories are coming out. All kinds of stories. Thank you all, and don't give up. Don't give up. Obidiam pesa meka. So nim nana akesi.
Nana akesi.
What's no chabe?
Really?
No can in training ponchi.
Nana akesi.
He's a farmer also.
Yes.
Or dokwa ni odofu but no can in choka no chabe so. We be training. Doc, I young one was said so in Professor Kofi Ejekum. So it's on one secondary school.
Oh, sir.
No. One secondary school. Opinion you could know a people teacher. Only need your friend teacher get one. Or start teacher then with 15 years.
I see.
And I don't get I'll see at the point, no. You manage now a kunyano. No, it's natural board no so. Until friend teacher ketwa. Or then it's another the O level. Another the A level, no training college. Another by University of Ghana.
I see.
And no call Norway. Kaka Professor Kofi Ejekum.
Wow.
He's a master of linguistics.
Oh, only the
You know, Dr. Nimoy Thompson.
Yes.
Nimoy.
The economist.
The economist.
Uncle secondary school. Odi ahinka se faka ho se Nana Alkesi was also a fetish priest. Papa bia na no odem pa ene metu na sikakra. When Professor Ans for example.
Yes.
When say na o Gan teacher.
Gan teacher.
Gan. Ojega.
Ewo Madina.
Fanti zo ojega.
Abraba no boy bebo ni bi.
What?
Professor Ans for example was a Gan teacher at Madina Lutheran Academy.
Oh, okay.
I said no Philly O levels so. Yeah, he failed his O levels. He couldn't go to regular 6 from Totifie. No shia dia no Odura University. Yes, it's from Dura University. Or the account was say it is not where you are now that matters. It is where you are going. So that is Rans for Jampo's story as well. There are so many of them. Obviously, Jampo is a Kwapim. Yes, he's a Kwapim and Fanti. He's a Kwapim and Fanti. Obviously, Ochon Nomia Chonlo Jile. Oh, nice. Everybody is still a Chonlo. One day I'll bring a few people, maybe Rans for Jampo, Umaru Sanda, 1 or 2 people, and there's a policeman. ACP Ameni.
Yes.
Yeah, so you see our Central Kaswa East. No, a driver's mate too.
Driver's mate.
Okay, King of Kings. I'll take care. The King of Kings.
Ha! Teacher, why you go was this the
Yeah, take a
boss. I don't know what to do.
ACP, I'm no a driver's mate.
I see.
I say, Kwame, I started as a driver's mate, King of Kings, those days. Rebbe Dr. Thelma. Before I turned 15, I had sold kerosene, ice water, tea, and fried eggs. I was a kayaye. For me, I had the brains by grace, but money was always a challenge. By the grace of God, today I have a doctorate in finance, 2 master's degrees, and currently studying software engineering. Dr. Thelma from East Legon. We just Adlute is the one who has pushed us into all this morning. Okay, wow, but we're so in money. And wabeye e amayeno. So people have inspirational stories, and to God be the glory. This one says, Chairman General, are you sure about what you're saying about Nana Yao Kese? Wow. Oh, I am very sure. Nana Yao is my colleague here. He sits in for me. So I know. No a betrenina or camponchin, no dofu. Determination kakaka. Also, crime at the University of Ghana, Legon, there's a professor who started out as a porter. So he's referred to as
there are lots.
What's your idea?
The professor on the supervising masters level.
Doctor today?
It's on the supervising my MPhil program.
On the supervisor from porter to professor. In terms of friend P2P. Porter to professor. Wow. Charlie. Never say never. Never say never. Master P in London. He says regards to Collins. KSK, I managed to get a Mastercard scholarship for my caddy at the golf club 4 years ago. So I'm caddy at the golf course. I'll say he's now an electrical engineer and he's a TA at Ashesi University. So a lot. Opoman Ewa Beling say Rasta. Opoman says thank you for the watching last night. And then well, so many stories to share this morning. Chief Bani, don't bring yourself. And now, Mammy, no about Hagon.
Osla.
And is your friend then?
Usla.
And your Uzla Bio.
Jamani. And you know, him is in Baba Mesa Usla.
Not a friend Uzla. Uzla. Now, and you don't know Otonjibidia. The man. Stories near can be.
I'm surprised.
Surprised. I didn't know if it's an audience, sir. Jebidianio. I know this.
I like that.
It's an audience in down. Yeah. Honorable Collins, Unimum.
Oh. I'm down so man.
I told him. I would say that's on him. No, as long as not on video down so man.
Oh, I see.
What's the question, man? Jebidianio.
Me who time I know Ton Jebidianio.
I didn't know your dance.
The most in the way of your whole say, what don't be the about? That's all got Madame Mamgagano. Yeah, I'm happy. You made a release. We're happy.
And please, I'm getting some very interesting story. Maybe one day we should do this just as a program. I started St. Thomas Aquinas from the Bostal Institute. I became a houseboy, later a journalist. Today, I'm an environmental scientist with expertise in sustainability. I set up Ghana's first Islamic TV station, Guidance TV. Prince Zakaria tells his story. Sukrit Safu says, when I met Danfu BA, he could not write his name, let alone sign his signature. I taught him how to do it. When we made money from making films, he decided to establish a school with all his money. Rest in peace, Danfubie. Indeed. Kwame, when we make these stories our mainstream stories, Ghana will change overnight. It is these uplifting stories that bring and build hope. Hashtag can do spirit. Nana Fredria Ufuriata. Well, interestingly, none of us wanted to do this. Aloteji Corps has managed to put us here. And then now somebody sends one to Esla. It says, Esla's story, I know pa. We were very close friends in Dansuman. I don't want her to shed a tear, but her twin siblings, Ya and Yao, may they continue to find rest. This is from Silly. Silly knows no new maths, no why be a statistician. Yes, he's your only PhD on obeying. The way the system hot, we need some of these stories to prep us up. People take this as a project. Wow. You'll be amazed at the possible outcomes. Okay, I'll leave it there like that for now. And Let's see if I find any other story here before. I have a feeling Esla wants to take over our show. But, Kwame, you are talking about others. How about you? And how about your own boss, or say Kwame, despite? Good morning, Chairman General.
Story altogether.
Yeah, today's show is very motivational and good for the youth. It's never too late. Greetings to my buddy Collins and Kweku from David Persiduka to all of you here this morning. And greetings to Esla. Esla, it is what here. Ubia started greetings to Esla, greetings to Esla. Today I've told you why Esla Nanu is not JBD no. Nana Yaukesi was a palm wine tapper. Oh, now I understand why he always signs off with the song beer. In heaven there's no beer. Fawas in Amasaman. So I just hope that you keep inspired. My son keeps failing mathematics. Now I have hope. Well, don't worry. For me, I'm scared of math. Chairman General, I was a street hawker. I later became a journalist with Class Media Group. Today, I am a businessman in South Korea. Michael, or is it? Oh, Ibrahim sends that one. And then this one says, okay, yeah, fire, I realized so, thank you. I was, say, speed, you know. Oh, I see. Honorable Collins is a mini Daddy Lumba. He should give us an a cappella. Nana Kwesi Asante. Okay. Kwame, my sister Mama Pat. You know Mama Pat? MP Asokwa. Used to sell ice water at Kokuntease Church station in Amokum. You can check with her. Dr. Sribo Kweku. Ha, you guys. I am the son of a settler farmer at Anensu, a village 24 kilometers from BBN. No road, no electricity, no pipe-borne water then. We had to walk to BBN to write our exams. I have engaged in anything you can think about farming. Today, I have a PhD in economics.
Nice. And director of elections. He's one person, they be a prison. My honor, I
finished Nalerigu Secondary School where our O-level results were cancelled by WAEC. I had to sit at home for 1 year, write the last O-level exam by WAEC, went to teacher training college, wrote the last A-levels, and later went to KNU to do planning, and Coventry University for my MBA in finance. God has been good. PKK in Tamale. So many inspirational stories this morning. So many inspirational stories this morning. And we thank God for life. Kwame, my big brother was sacked from Boamponsem Secondary School and went to St. Mary Secondary School, Apoa. He didn't pass his O-levels. To the glory of God, he's an aeronautic engineer today in Rotterdam. Charlie, there are stories. My father used to weed people's farms before he eats. Today, he owns a safety wear shop in Ashaiman. It's opposite the Ashaiman police station. You can check. He's been able to put my junior brother and I into university. We're both studying electrical engineering, both in final year. But the difference, I'm offering BTech and HND electricals for my brother. DK, Fiakuma News site. Are you aware Professor Jampo was my teaching colleague at Saba Road International, now John Harvard at Kukumlemle? Boy. Kwame. Oh, okay. Jampo comes back. They actually sacked me from the school because I couldn't speak the Gan well. Baby, I say I had to teach the guy to keep body and soul together. Kwame, anytime the kids came to me, they spoke Ga, and I couldn't. But he was a Ga teacher. Oh my God. My late old man, Professor Michael Albert Kwame Napo Sr., did not also attend secondary school. He was a pupil teacher who studied for O and A levels privately and went to Legon eventually. Meanwhile, Professor Kwame Napo is one of the foremost authorities on so many things, history and what have you. Somebody says, "Kwame, you to tell your story." Don't worry, one day.
Match pass.
The current deputy registrar of the Legon Hospital started out as a cleaner at Issa in Legon. You may want to check that too. Inspirational stories. Thank you all very much for sharing a bit of your lives with us. I started out by selling rubber bags and Pookie. Pookie, you remember the Pookie ice cream
Pookie.
in Kumasi Market? I was brought to Accra to a witch camp for deliverance about something I knew nothing about. Today, to the glory of God, I'm a holder of a double master's and 13 years experience at GCB Bank. KK, I bless you too. This one says, Professor Jampo, I now understand why it's tough. Tough as nails. Prabiu Street.
Prabiu Street. All of you. Now, one is all your hardcore guys.
This one says, I was a kebab seller at Winneba Junction. Today, by the grace of God, I'm an auditor at the University of Education, Grazak Finance Officer, and Senior Staff Association, University of Ghana Trustee. It was by grace. Dr. Eric Abro, and a day, and by Kwame. Talk about those who are falling from grace to grass is important. That one, if you go and mention names, you probably may seem as if say you're running them down. Let's talk about the grass to grace. Why? I think that will be more inspirational for people. Kwame, I had no secondary education. I have 4 separate degrees today. I am a CEO with about 4 business, and I employ 25 people. And Kwame, Odia Nkan was a trotro mate, a kerosene seller, and also had crab catching experience. And this is from Nana Alkesi. He's paying your dink, he came back. I see. Now this one, it says, Maza, let's see what we have here. 1, 2. I was brought all the way from Bongo Balungo in the Upper East region. I became chairman of the Sports Callers Association in Accra, later national president Sports Callers. Today, I'm the Greater Accra representative of Brekum Chelsea Football Club, and I have a master's in accounting from UCC. Inko Joseph. Inko, thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you for the other day as well. You, Kwame, you think we don't know. I heard your struggle from GBC through Radio Gold and Despite Media. Master P, one day, those who know me well, I'm will be on the stream from Okpongolo to Benz. I can't tell me Tommy first Mercedes. Hey, you're right. Anyway, Peace 104.3. Yes, sir.
An ex-COP. And you know,
Okay.
Maxwell, I think I need.
Oh, I think, yeah.
One more message you there. Only more lines. Also, in the 1970s, I was a dishwasher at a chop bar at Roman Hill, a houseboy at Offenso, a driver's mate at Ahinsan Station, Roman Hill. I finally ended as a commissioner of police from Maxwell Tingani. I interviewed them security expert, Paul Boating.
No.
Also, no so one because he's somebody need predictions and need be an analysis. Also, no so. Oko one cause again new school. Nazo I'm oko SDA college. If you want no person okro at the UDS. Okay, any first degree. This is your no master's degree for London.
Kwame Sefakai, I do not believe Esla Osu sold charcoal. Listen, I met her at Isium. She was dressed as a queen mother and Koswahima, And her skin was so nice and beautiful. Darby, this no be charcoal seller and skin shop. It's from Kwabena Richardson. Kwabena, for those who know the story, I'm not telling you a story. It's not a story. Or not here.
Me, what am I mean? Pony hoka cruncher. Me, mammy, eton bidi. Enye nkoko. Eye poultry feed. Eton provisions.
Wow.
What if you want to make cancer with your rabbit to win ye? Niswa. We did it and everything. It me what university cry na me tontoniema. Me call Saudi. Me swa ye leather goods ye be joromi embroidery beads ni ade nyina alcohol cotton. Me ba man me de misika na act to gold kakra na me de ababa beton wa ha. Enti hard work there adwumaden me ma be asem o kan ne se adwumaden nkunipa na wontimi ntena me fie hanso mesamo na ho na enya ma wo betwi gotem me brother nimaduane no because the come the one you be na wakɔ kitchen ya watama me nyame mfa ne kransi
amen
nyo bi na wakɔ kitchen aye adua oya aye yellow corn jollof if you know what that is yellow corn or the jollof samuni ho na come the na ka bom sa no ayo say Miami yellow corn jollof first time I me ko abrochire na me wo university says that time no na to me tietia osika na nyame yo adom na unya visa no akọ job kakra holidays no aba na me ye adwuma wo me ye 3 jobs because se ticket na mtua na was to me enya se ehu me nya me ko free and was me nya sika betua aka na me nya kakra e de to me boto me ye 3 jobs first job am go ye asda ye de me nka me ye me free Ghana cold room na me stock ko milk ne cheese ne nam ne ade to come and fill the shelves ujina nanso adwuma saa me kodem na me ho puse de ye me akɔ fridge me no apie aba be hyehyɛ enema wɔ shelves so ama usisi me ko fie na mka me cousin say Ken we de me ntumi ko ye bi o se na wo nya bi o be de o ba betra hada sorry o be san ko next one I mean Whitechapel Hospital. Na me clean toilets move for Abodanfo. Na dakro. Kevin, I'll never forget that incident. The craziest madman there, patient there. Sorry, send me friend madman. Craziest patient there. Me cleaning the toilet na akwa ba me so. Na me come. Kevin, go back. Nurses need the American be on the panel they need to call. Lord knows what would have done to me there. Me clean toilets ama sebi omo a umtrimu keka kakra ne nti ene uhu se obi tika mu hrepen na okwa ka hu se wa brembi nya so otenamu a ene 2 years there are few other things maya dakro ye nya adaje a yaka ne dia encourage young people ne say bibia won sabenya ye biaye na through that na benya experience any I'll
come back to you. This one says, my father's Batman in the military to say, boy, Sebi. My father's Batman was brought from Navrongo to serve. Kwame, this dude was so hardworking and he learned to read from my book of Bible stories. We hated him because he was always eager to study. My father took him to Forces Primary School. He went on to do a diploma in Agric at the University of Ghana in Legon. He took over our father's poultry farm, after which my father had him enlisted into the Ghana Armed Forces. Today, as I write, he is W01 Achana and he's on peacekeeping in Lebanon right now. He's on peacekeeping in Lebanon right now. Obisi tell Eslowusu the Asda story. She's not alone. Me, okay. Obisi menfa dankweku yeboa. Yeah, that they will add dankweku yeboa. Will add dankweku yeboa. And that one says add Dr. KK Sapontu. Professor Jampo's sack story as a GAN teacher reminds me of the joke in GAN. Cholo, okay, I know that story. Somebody is reminding me about things. Okay, my VW Jetta. And put the Sena Nyami Shiramika cars. Jetta and you. We need to write on our cars.
Jetta, you will push Azana was
oh, mercy. Eslousu, I beg you. Don't start the Asda story, so yo. Nana Kofi sends and Asda him said, and Semo Hopa. Former national athlete Eko Adi, who was married to Professor Rama Adi. Kwame, I carried both fruit, sardines, corned beef, achomo from Adabraka to Lagos town those days. Me cry, I've been a chambermaid before. Hey, we tired before. Chambermaid the pa near Moon Semsem. Enjoy one pa.
Kwame, you know what I have done?
Hey, solid stories this morning. ASDA, W at peacekeeping. You people have done well. My dear brother, I was a loading boy at the Bekwai railway station so I could get money for school daily. I sometimes go to farm with a torchlight to harvest cassava, bring it home, sell the cassava at the Bekwai railway station before I could get money to go to school at Bekwai SDA Secondary School. Today, I am the press secretary at the Ministry of Education. I hold a master's in publishing studies. Kwame, the last one. Apostle Opoku Onyina of the Pentecost Church. Do you know he has no classmate? He studied on his own, passed and entered secondary school. He studied on his own, passed O-level and did a 6th form. In short, he holds a degree and the recent past chair for Pentecost. We should stop what we are discussing now and do the do. Why? We should talk politics.
We are talking about the survival instincts in every human being. God has given you the spirit to survive.
But
you see, the mind should be so creative. To them, Mrs. Eric, look, you have to survive.
But you see, unfortunately, and you'll be an Obenyanadam. A Yamiadum and a school co. And maybe there's a little element of luck be somewhere. Because I don't know.
I don't know is all. Because the God gene is always in us. I don't know is all. But you should be in leadership.
You need to take advantage of opportunities now.
I have constructed the biggest fishing ponds in Cape Coast. Banana Morobo stock. Because I realized sika wom e bangana boto catfish a no boa. Let's me wo swampy area wo mo farm o. I didn't know them here.
And Pacho, I don't know how far this is true, but it hasn't added a name. It says the director of internal audit in Parliament was once a fufu pounder at the Parliament canteen.
Wow.
Now, one is one.
Oh, why issue statement
tell Alote Jacobs he should save the survival story for some Saturday morning show. This is Kokrokoo and it's Wednesday edition. And we do the do here. Fire not on the bed.
But more explain them extension in. It's very important.
Oh well, of course. Where do I okay, Fire will start doing the do. We'll start doing the do.
5 minutes.
But before we start doing the do, no, I saw sugarcane, of which I went to the farms myself to negotiate and sit on the loading cars back to Kumasi just to pay my SHS admission fees because my family didn't believe in educating the female. Today, I am the breadwinner of that same family after losing both parents. And today, I am the communications specialist of a World Bank project at the Ministry of Communications, and I work with ESLA, I am also at the Ghana School of Law. Mami Bruni sends that one. By the way, before Esla speaks, we say thank you for the SIM registration extension. I was part of those who was pushing for it. Alex Esiama. One of my big sisters, Leslie, who's in Zurich, I used to sell bread every morning before and evening after school. Greetings to Esla. Okay. This one says, I beg you, if you don't stop what you're doing, some of us will cry. It's been God's grace and the help of many, many people. Simon, I know, bro. Nyamia dum.
Yeah, Momo Adumo
Nyamia dum. Obise Kwame. Honorable Edu, former MP Tema, lawyer, former majority leader, minister, etc., etc. Check. SDA teacher training, wrote his A-level, was refused admission to Legon, had to write O-level a year after, and the rest is history. Sold kerosene, served appetition at the family bar. Fire say we should do the duo. You've brought a lot of tears into my eyes this morning for reminding me of my own whining experience home and abroad. I want you to have one-on-one with Kofi Palu one day, and the youth will learn. There's always hope if they choose education above everything. Angelo sends that one. Gordon Saibediako. No, Tonade was Sainsbury or London in 1997. I say, imagine my height and selling at Sainsbury's.
No more factory Jumani assembly line Juma or London. Stories and security man.
Now, God, on the shelf near oh boy. Okay, one day we'll do an inspirational for other people, and